What's good, YouTube? We back out here with another reaction video with your boy Playboy Mar Reacts, and today we are reacting to Foolio's killer Sean Gathright breaks down crying after guilty verdict. See, it's now been I want to say 2 years now since Foolio's been gone, either a year or two now. It's been 1 or 2 years since he's gone, and see, now Foolio, he wasn't really, somebody I listened to a lot. But I did listen to who he was beefing with. That was Young and Ace. I listened to him a lot. I still listen to him to this day. But I will say, and this doesn't mean like putting no bad juju or anybody or anything like that. You feel me? But I will say the way how Young and Ace been acting, his karma is soon to come. Soon to come. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm not saying that to put that in, put that negativity out on him. It's just the way how, he's just been moving lately. But, he's still gonna do him. You feel me? I ain't even gonna try and put down another man, bro, because then again, I listen to his music. I fuck with him. Nigga, cool peoples for real. It's just, when it came down to this whole Foolio shit, man, when he first passed, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I was not really, fond of what he was doing. Not even gonna fake, but that's gang related shit. You feel me? I'm not even gang related to anything. But yeah, man. See, right now I'm not live streaming at this very moment. If you guys do want to tap into my live streams, I am always live on Kick and Twitch. And I also have a live channel called Playboy More Live. If you guys want to, check out that other YouTube channel, so when I do go live, you guys can see, the live reactions and gameplay and everything. I actually just did a live not that long ago with GTA RP, you feel me? But yeah, man, I've been doing a lot of talking, man. Let's hurry up and let's get right into this video.
The Foolio Five, otherwise known as the Five Suspects, now convicted in the brutal murder of Julio Foolio, have all been found guilty. And today we're going to be reacting to Sean Gathright, the 20-year-old convicted killer, crying like a bitch in court after realizing
he crying
his
like
life
a
is
bitch
over
in court
at 20 years old. Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to $50, you can be my favorite.
You wasn't smooth.
Creating a
smooth.
After you the 71st, just checking more on top.
Okay, very good. Everyone have a seat.
Anybody that try and do those ads, bro, listen, there's only a few people out here that's actually smooth with the ads. But I kind of already figured out you was about to hit me with quick as hell. Not even gonna lie.
All right, it is my understanding that the jury has reached their verdict. Is that correct? Okay, I would ask the foreperson of the jury to please hand the verdict forms to the bailiff.
Y'all see his eye? Y'all see his eyes when the camera switched over? Listen, I don't give a fuck who you are. When you're at trial, you are going to be shitting yourself. I don't care how tough you are. We've seen it with countless gangsters. Everybody, the overwhelming amount of relief or just breaking down, lashing out. They're sitting in chairs where the fate of the rest of their life is about to get decided by a jury and then, handed down by a judge. All of them.
Respectfully, when it comes down to like all these juries and shit, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. A lot of them be biased and a lot of them be fucking racist. That's why I'm over here like, bro, this whole legal government system bullshit that we got in play right now is really ass. I'm not even gonna lie, respectfully. And I don't care how anybody else feels about it or feel about what I'm saying right now, but I feel like all of this, judge and jury and fucking all this other bullshit, it's just fucking pointless, bro. Like, come on, man. Especially for people that haven't even did the crime. People that didn't do crimes, but they get accused for shit. And then again, motherfuckers know that they ain't do the crime. They just giving them that fucking punishment just because they have the power to do it. Man, fuck out of here. That's why I just stay out of trouble, man. That's why I just be in the house now. Fuck that.
have a disgusting feeling that I'm sure none of us can imagine, because I've never been to trial. You know, I felt like, oh shit, when I signed off and got sentenced, but I've never been to trial, facing forever and a little extra. You know what I mean? So the look he got on his face is about right. But Sean got that cold stone killer appearance. And he's had this same look the entire time. But today, that's gonna get broken. You're gonna see his soul leave his body.
We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant...
Don't rub that nigga back. Fuck out of here. Don't rub that nigga back. Y'all know this nigga is guilty. Rubbing his back like, oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Bro, I would fire the fuck out of that lawyer. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Because it ain't no amount of money gonna get you out of this type of trouble, my nigga. Like, come on now, bro. You already knew your life was fucking over, bro.
personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, the defendant actually possessed a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes.
And when he's found guilty, he just looks down in disbelief because he knows everything is over. Everything. This kid's 20 years old. And it's not just he was found guilty on one thing, he was found guilty on everything. Murder, attempted murder, possession of a firearm, everything. He's done. They're all done. They had to listen to Isaiah get sentenced first. One by one, they all found out that while Foolio is dead and his life is literally over, they're going to be alive while their lives are still over. There's nothing for them.
Honestly, it's a lose-lose. Respectfully. You could probably say it's like a win-lose situation. Now, what I'm about to say is, I know a lot of people might take this out of context of what I'm about to say. But hear me out. Where the winning part is, at Foolio. And he's dead, right? But depends on where he goes. And that's if you are a religious type of person. But me, I'm a Christian. Respectfully, I don't believe Foolio went up. All right? I feel like he stayed right here. But the reason why he's winning is because not only he's, living in a different, realm, like with his spirit and shit. The simple fact that he can watch his killers literally sit there and have to cry their eyes out for taking his life and watch their lives rot. Ain't no lawyer was going to save them out of this one. This is not Captain Save a Hole, Captain Save a Murderer. That's why I say it's a win-lose situation. Niggas lose their life. Foolio lost his life, but still win because he get to sit there and laugh at them. Crazy shit, man. That's how I look at it when it comes to these murders and shit. Murderer always gonna, had to lose situation. You probably got the job done, but you lost your life without losing your life. If you know what I mean.
If I had to bet money, if there was a place to bet, I'm betting they all get life sentences. Plus additional time. Life for the first degree murder. And then what, maybe 20 years for the attempts, 15 for the firearm. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be life plus another lifetime worth of years that they're gonna be sentenced to. And this is going through all of their brains. This is going through their mind. This is what he's thinking about as he's sitting here looking like this at 20 years old. Because just a few minutes back, he had this stone.
He don't even look 20. This is the third time saying this man is 20 years old. This nigga do not look 20. But he might be. Realistically, he might just be 20. Honestly, You really just wasted your life over some dumb shit. That's what I say, bro. You gonna be a murderer or a gangster, bro? Really think about the consequences if you get caught. And again, you will get caught. It don't matter if it's now or later, but you will get caught. You will get got. Okay? The man above working mysterious ways. And he ain't gonna let every sinner get off easy. You feel me? And this is just religious speaking. Alright. You ain't getting away with that easy.
On cold stare. And I guarantee you, if he beat this fucking case, he would have stood up. He would have been hyped. He would have been like, I'm getting out this bitch. Jumped right on Instagram, got back on his bullshit, taking pictures like this. Probably would have had a little bottle of Don Julio just to show off. But that's not what happened. He got found guilty as fuck. And he's about to get finished in the courtroom.
The defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally possess a firearm? Yes.
Now, I'm not going to make us go through the whole goddamn thing because it's just boring and it takes forever. Court is court, right? It doesn't matter how entertaining or how big the case is. This shit's boring as fuck. But I'm going to skip to the part that all y'all want to see when bruh get the boohoo crying. Now, all y'all pay attention to this part right here. Sean is sat down, breaking down. You can see it on his face. His lawyer had just smiled.
This man right here looked like Melly for a second. I thought that was Melly. I was like, when did Melly get put into this type? I ain't never seen Melly in this court before from all the reels and shit. But then again, you pissing me off. You pissing me off. Why are y'all patting this nigga's shoulders like, bro? Why is y'all doing that? Bro, this nigga is a murderer. He's a killer, bro. Don't be patting that nigga's shoulder. Y'all already knew his life was over once they gathered the evidence. Fuck out of here. These lawyers be really faking, bro. Probably only rubbing his shoulder because they know they gonna get paid, but they ain't gonna get paid for winning the case. Shit, I don't even know if she gonna be those type. I don't even know if she gonna get paid for this one. She lost the case. Fuck out of here.
They're trying to pat him on the shoulder. Sean, don't worry about it, buddy. You're only convicted of first-degree murder and like everything else.
That's crazy.
You're only facing death, but you'll probably get life. You'll be good. You'll have soups, chips. You'll be able to watch football. Look at his face. All you kids out there that watch me, that want to live this drill lifestyle, look at his fucking face, because he's been tough as hell this whole time, and now there's tears. There's tears coming out of his eyes. His co-defendants are getting walked away. They're not going to see each other again until sentencing. And he's sitting there breaking down, crying. He didn't fold during the trial. He didn't snitch on anybody. Nothing like that. But when it came to being tough as fuck this whole time, he's sitting here crying. And there's no reason for him to be crying. He should be celebrating. The same way these lawyers are happy that their job is done for the day. He should be celebrating because killing Foolio, this is, like I've said in prior videos, this is putting in work. You went and slid on your op and killed him. Sean blowing a fucking rifle. These shits is smacking off Foolio's chest, just pushing right through him, pushing his hat out of his fucking back. Y'all got him. Y'all put in work. This is what you worked for. This is the outcome of that life. This is exactly, this moment right here is what the fuck you worked for. Found guilty of first degree fucking murder. I don't have any.
At first, I was going to say something about what he was talking about, about this is what you work for. But now I see what he's talking about. Yeah, listen, you work for that shit, man. This is what you wanted, right? You wanted that tough guy that, oh, don't fuck with me on the streets type of level, you feel me? But in all reality, it was just a little ass bitch. That's how it normally is with these type of people, bro. With the gang members and shit. That's why I always tell motherfuckers, bro. I'm like, listen, if you want to try and get yourself into some trouble, bro, you need to know the outcomes, all the outcomes that could possibly happen if you do some shit like this, man. Even if you just playing around, bro. Even if you got attempted, bro, you still could face fucking life. Don't even matter, bro. Might not be death. You face life and still have a possibility of getting the fuck out. This man ain't even face this man probably not even facing life. This man's probably facing death along with the rest of his peers. Unless somebody snitch, they ain't getting out of this one.
Because right after this happened, it wasn't like, oh yeah, we got get back for our homie. All is good, all is well, all is done. No. He celebrated.
The Do It video was posted on June 23rd, so the Sunday of the murder, approximately 6 p.m.
On the 23rd, did you have a return from Sean Gathright's device, which referenced a music video from Young and Ace?
Yes, so this is a screenshot that was taken.
Okay. I thought they weren't allowed to use, song lyrics and stuff, gather their evidence. But if I'm not gonna lie, if you blatantly snitching on yourself in a song, then yeah, I would say use it against them in court, because why the fuck is you just think that you just gonna get off? Think you gonna get off on me? Bitch, you made a song about it. Your ass caught. I don't give a fuck. I solely believe that they should start using people's songs against them in court. Simple. Well, won't be a safer place. We just need to build more prisons and shit. Simple. I mean, op off you all you want. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'd rather live in peace where I can, raise my kids. If I can't raise my kids, then why the fuck would I want these type of motherfuckers roaming on the streets? You feel me? So yeah, man, build more prisons and shit, and use more of these songs. Feel me?
From Sean Gathright's iCloud download, and what we can see in this screenshot is the timestamp at the top says 7:40, so approximately an hour and 40 minutes after Ace's Do It song came out. He screenshots a Reddit post in the Duval County thread, "Let Ace's new song marinate."
And what did it say underneath that?
Why didn't he read it like that? Let Ace's new song marinate. But yeah, Ace dropped the song, and Foolio's killer is literally screenshotting posts that basically fuck with it. You gotta understand, this man is probably feeling all different types of feelings. He just killed somebody, but he killed somebody that everybody in his city hated for the most part. And now he wants to celebrate. But murder is one of those things that you cannot celebrate unless you plan on doing forever in prison.
Where was the device based on the cell site information that you had?
So based off of the location cell site data, we know that Sean Gathright's device traveled post-murder first to Polk County, to his grandmother's house, and then to Orlando, in the area of a nightclub called Parlay.
Were there some photographs which confirmed Sean Gathright's presence, along with his sister and love interest, the Kyla Enright and Nevaeh Gathright?
Yes, at this point in the evening on Sunday, it appears that Sean Gathright had united with Nevaeh and Kyla at the club, and there was still images and videos in Sean Gathright's download.
Bottles inside of this Parlay Club?
Yes.
And did the location information from the device also put Mr. Gathright at that location?
Correct.
So Sean kills Foolio, goes to his grandmother's in Polk County, then goes to Orlando and hits the club with some hoes, gets a bottle of Don Julio, and he's taking videos. Like, you can't make this shit up. And
That's where he fucked up at. How you gonna commit the murder? Go to your granny house. Go pick up some hoes and then post. Listen. Posting will always be your number one enemy. Social media will always be your number one enemy. It never leaves. And plus, billions of people can have the chance to screenshot it and use it against you. Or anything. Exposing. Evidence. Fucking blackmail. bro, your shit can be used over your head a lot. And you just turned up to, fall into the category that, is being used as evidence. Sometimes y'all gotta think smarter about this shit. Or you could have possibly played this shit off and really got off. Didn't it?
And then you have the nerve to cry in the courtroom. Like, anybody's gonna fucking feel bad for you.
To your knowledge, other than himself and Don Julio bottles, were there any other videos during this time?
No.
Happy. This is a happy Sean right here. After being found guilty, sad Sean. Let me just show y'all this. Happy Sean, sad Sean.
Happy Sean, sad
Sean. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be free living your life, or do you want to be this motherfucker who is temporarily happy in a club in Orlando with two broads he's never gonna see again, and now boohoo crying in the fucking courtroom? That's going viral. He's gonna go to prison. Everyone's gonna be like, yo, you was the one that was crying, right? None of the other ones are crying. You were the one that was crying though, right? That's his reality. And not even just that, the fact that he always did some wild shit. Y'all didn't see the video of him trying to escape? Now, this is what somebody looks like when they know they're facing forever. They just stand. He's not being told to do this. He's voluntarily doing this. He's standing there with his face against a fucking wall, right? He ripped off his ankle monitor. And he's thinking of 1,000 ways to get out of this situation. And the best thing that he's going to come up with is he's going to try to play with the air vent that's above this table. Because in this moment, he knows he's now booked. He doesn't know how this shit's gonna go, but he knows he's booked. He needs to get the fuck away. He probably wants to put his head through the fucking wall because he knows he's got nothing left. This is over with for him. Nobody's gonna pay for no crazy lawyer. He's not getting out of this situation. This is exactly how he's gonna look when he gets in that prison cell. He's gonna be walking around, pacing back and forth, realizing that no matter what he does, how loud he screams, he's never getting out. He can bang on the window, he can bang on the door. He's never getting out of this situation because of something that he decided to do, which was taking the life of Charles Jones, aka Foolio. And I don't understand how the fuck he thought this was gonna work, but it clearly doesn't. Now, sentencing, obviously, nobody knows how bad this is gonna go. If he's already crying during being found guilty, I'm sure in sentencing he's probably gonna faint, because that's when the truth, I can finally take these off. That's when the truth to the situation is gonna get revealed. How much time he's actually gonna get, how much time they're all going to get. I guarantee you the girl's gonna get the least because she got found guilty of manslaughter, a lesser charge. But as far as them, as far as Sean specifically, I'm leaning towards a life sentence plus additional time for all of the other offenses. Attempted murders, I'm gonna go with 20. The firearm during the crime, I'm gonna go with a 15 piece. I think he's gonna walk with.
Respectfully, I believe his life. He's getting life. Simple as that. Hey man, if you guys enjoyed that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hey man, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. Make sure you guys go ahead. I'm gonna catch you on next one.